Alright guys, I'm trying to find Rashad real quick. I got the vector right here, but he says he knows somewhat about what to put in the real world application. I don't know, man. I'll have to find him. Alright guys, I found Rashad. He's gonna tell me about some real world applications of these vectors, you know, with your boy OG Chavi also. So tell us, Rashad.
Okay, there is a whole bunch of applications in vectors, while the one that I use the most is video games. Let me go show you how it works. Okay, so...
Whoa. Wait, Rashad.
You wouldn't miss that. Well, we're gonna carry that through on the video, but anyway. So this is how we know vectors as we learned them in Dr. Ali's class, but we can implement this in video games too. Well, you might think going from point A to point B, that doesn't really have a use for us, does it? But there is a whole game based on this, so you can click in a dot so you can get to that point. As you can see, you click on the dots, you move forward, you use vectors to get that. You can cut corners, get early leads, get everything done to win the race, you know, all that good stuff. Now, Chavez, do you know any good ways to use this in video games too?
You know, now that you say that, that brings me about a game I like to call Super Smash Brothers and the way that the mechanics work.
Okay, can you show us how?
I'll show you.
Israel, I'll show you some sweet moves. Can you show us anything?
So it's kind of like this, right? Depending on how the player actually uses the control stick, depends the move that the character uses. As not pressing anything on the control stick does one move, however, pressing right, up, and down creates a different one. Here, let me show a bit of math behind this. So pretend nothing on the control stick is just 0, 0, the origin of the axis. Pressing up on the control stick makes it 0, 1. Pressing left makes it -1, 0. Pressing right makes it 1, 0. And pressing down makes it 0, -1. If we kind of put this on an axis, we're able to see that using these creates different vectors, along with this button that we press, could show us the distance between just each of these buttons. Now, this is just all fake math, as if pressing up on the control stick goes up 1 on the axis, but that's all mental math. But if we talk about something else that we learned, we could add a whole different set of buttons that could create a whole different axis. But that's not in this video. We leave that to another group.
Well, that's the end of my lecture. I hope you learned something about video games today.
Yeah, I did, but I prefer Professor Ali.